A warm welcome on what is a perfect day to watch football. My name's Guy Mowbray. I'm joined by Sue Smith in the commentary position, and it's time to begin another new season of the Premier League, full of the usual highs and lows. It's Chelsea, and they take on Chelsea.
Well, the atmosphere's so loud in here. There's a real buzz in and around the stadium. The fans are looking forward to the new season and what they could achieve. 3 points would be a great start today, though.
Nkunku. Fofana. Cucurella. Onto Fofana. James. Onto Nkunku. A really good interception to take the ball. And back with Sanchez. Sancho. Fernandez. Pedro Neto. Wesley Fofana. Enzo Fernandez. Pedro Neto. Fofana. Christopher Nkunku. The ball back with Chelsea now. Gusto. Wesley Fofana. Neto. Fernandez. Pedro Neto. Chelsea come away with the ball. Christopher Nkunku. Chelsea have it back now. And back with Sanchez. Cucurella. Malo Gusto. A little more room on the other side now. Fernandez. Nice possession. Moving the ball for the lead now. And the danger is cleared. Fernandez. And a stop made that didn't require a great deal of effort. And that'll do it. The end of the first 45 minutes here. So away we go then for the second half. Nicely weighted crossfield ball. Enzo Fernandez. Passing and the movement is good here, but it was a build-up with no end product. Marc Cucurella. Neto. Real opportunity. It's there. That changes things. A goal for 1-0.
Here we can see it again, and this is really good strength. He uses his body well, and once he gets a yard, he finishes it nicely. Really good composure.
Chelsea get the ball moving again. Can they get themselves together for a quick reply? Sancho. Enzo Fernandez. Here we go, chance. Out it goes. Corner coming. The defensive job done for now. And that's a decent save, at least certainly made to look that way. It's in. Two to the good, that little bit of buffer. And it's just a matter of keeping their concentration now.
Well, here we can see it again, and this is what he's capable of given the time and space. You've got to question the defending. Could they have got a tackle in earlier? It's a wonderful solo effort, though.
And the game restarts with the score 2-0. Enzo, genuine chance. Still problems for them here. Chelsea struggling to keep the ball. And the ball goes out of play for a goal kick. Wesley Fofana. Well, the Chelsea fans are happy, and they should be as we approach full-time. A really impressive performance here. Big chance here. And that's that. The flag's up. Excellent reading of the game to win the ball. And back with Sanchez. Nice ball to switch the play. There is the final whistle, and it's Chelsea who take the 3 points.
Yeah, it was a positive performance. Some of the play today was great to watch. They moved the ball quick and created some really good openings. It's a good result.
Well, the weather really couldn't be any better here today. A very warm welcome to you on this fine day. I'm Guy Mowbray, joined by Sue Smith, the former England striker, for commentary today. And we've got action from the Premier League here today. It's Chelsea versus Arsenal.
Thanks, Guy. Well, being in and around the ground before kick-off, the fans are buzzing. They can't wait for this game, so hopefully it's a fast-paced, entertaining match.
Enzo Fernandez. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Enzo Fernandez. Malo Gusto. Enzo Fernandez. Wasteful from Chelsea. Timber. Onto Rice. Played to Havertz. Wesley Fofana. Cucurella. Neto. Enzo Fernandez. Pedro Neto. Fernandez. Making good progress here. But it will now be tidied up and cleared away. Wesley Fofana. This is a lovely spell on the ball. They're just looking now for that final pass through. Saka. Partey. Kai Havertz. Sloppy in possession from Arsenal. And it's back with Raya. Jurrien Timber. Martinelli. Havertz. Rice. Kai Havertz. And the danger is cleared. The pass was read and the ball has changed hands. Enzo Fernandez. Kai Havertz. Just needs the composure now. Maybe now. Dear, oh dear, not a good attempt.
Oh, he's just gone for power, hasn't he? He's caught it well enough, but it's not even close in the end.
Neto. And that's been seen as a foul. Free kick. Not so much given away as cleverly won. Rice. Played to Martinelli. Well, a bit of a clumsy challenge, and the ref blows for a free kick. And that'll be the keeper's ball. The attack just fizzling out in the end. And on that whistle, the first half comes to an end. Off we go for the second half with nothing to separate them. Saka. And back with Sanchez. Fernandez. Pedro Neto. Read the pass well and cuts it out. Promising looking attack building here for Arsenal. And the promise of something happening is over. Wesley Fofana. Neto. Enzo Fernandez. Marc Cucurella. And it's been cut out. There's the turnover. Wesley Fofana. Enzo Fernandez. Neto. Fernandez. Nice and easy this, just staying patient. Bukayo Saka. The ball back with Chelsea now. Enzo Fernandez. Martin Odegaard. Declan Rice. On to Bukayo Saka. Arsenal should be able to keep the ball better. Arsenal regaining possession. William Saliba. On to Odegaard. Rice now. Saka. Promising move this. A goal now would surely be the winner. The danger averted for now.
Well, it's so difficult to hear anything in here now. The noise level's certainly gone up and there is still time for a winner and you just feel the fans know it.
Declan Rice. It's full time and we're going the distance here. Extra time on the way. So away we go, the start of extra time. Wesley Fofana. Enzo Fernandez. Pedro Neto. A good spell, looking for that all-important next goal. Havertz. And back with Sanchez. And that will do it for the first half. So 15 more minutes as we enter the second period of extra time. Jurrien Timber. Wesley Fofana. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Enzo Fernandez. Now, if they score from this, they'll surely win the game. But that's where any chance of anything developing disappears. Kai Havertz. Raheem Sterling. And a stop made that didn't require a great deal of effort. And the whistle sounds. We're going to a shootout. Oh, it's been kept out. And it's been put away. And clinical from the spot. It's in, no messing. And he can turn away having done his bit. Good penalty. A failure from the spot, a triumph for the keeper. And it's been put away. A warm welcome on what is a perfect day to watch football. I'm Guy Mowbray and I'm joined by the former England striker Sue Smith for commentary. And we've got action from the Premier League here today. It's Chelsea and they play Bournemouth.
Cheers, Guy. Well, it's a pleasure to be here and I'm anticipating a good game today. The coaching staff have done all they can. Now it's about taking it onto the pitch.
Fernandes. And back with Sanchez. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Enzo Fernandez. Cucurella. Ivan Nielsen. Justin Kluivert. Marcus Tavernier. Ivan Nielsen. Kluivert. Now to deliver a good ball in. Perfectly anticipated, really well won. Well, he really wound that up, but he was very close to scoring.
He's so unlucky not to score. I didn't think he'd shoot from there, but nearly got his rewards.
Malo Gusto. Enzo Fernandez. A turnaround in possession. Excellent positioning. Marc Cucurella. Still level, but this attack could see that changing. Not so much given away as cleverly won. Zabarnyi. Ryan Christie. Tavernier. Ivan Nielsen. Marcus Tavernier. Moving the ball forward with real purpose here. Oh, they were getting interested there, but not anymore. Neto. Marcus Tavernier. Ivan Nielsen. Ivan Nielsen. Switched on and ready to intercept that. And back with Sanchez. Neto. Fernandez. Read the pass well and cuts it out. And the referee's whistle brings the first 45 minutes to a close. Well, it's even Steven after an entertaining first half. Will we get a winner in the second 45? Senesi. Tavernier. Christie. And the ball is back with Sanchez. Marc Cucurella. Fernandes. They're just looking now for that final pass through. Possession given away by Chelsea. Having a look now for the best option. For the lead here. And the pass is incomplete. Nicely won. Ivan Nielsen. Justin Kluivert. Chelsea recovering possession well. Big chance here, but that is brilliant work to stop them. Lewis Cook. Kluivert. Ivan Nielsen. And it's a good diving save, although one you'd expect to be made. Oh, they're still going here. In the right position to cut out the pass. They're getting into a good position. Has to be. And that's a decent save, at least certainly made to look that way. And it's in! The wait for a goal is over! Well, an exciting climax to an exciting game. But is there enough time left for a response? Fernandez. Malo Gusto. Cucurella. Enzo Fernandez. Justin Kluivert. Eva Nielsen. And it's been cut out. There's the turnover. Enzo Fernandez. Cucurella. Well, that brings the match to a close. A frustrating day for the fans in attendance, and it's 3 points dropped.
Yeah, just not at the levels that we're used to from them. They looked a little bit sluggish from the start, to be honest. They'll be disappointed with that, and they'll certainly look to bounce back quickly.
Hello and thanks for joining us on a lovely day for a game. My name's Guy Mowbray. I'm joined by Sue Smith in the commentary position, and we've got live Premier League action for you today. It's Chelsea versus Arsenal.
Cheers, Guy. I think it's so important that both teams start on the front foot, take the game to the opposition, and an early goal would certainly settle any nerves.
Enzo Fernandez. Gusto. Fofana. Good challenge and a throw in to come. Enzo Fernandez. Oh, that's been won really smartly. There could be something building for this for the lead. Gabriel Martinelli. Making good progress here. Pedro Neto. Fernandez. Gabriel Martinelli. Well read to gain possession. And back with Sanchez. Wesley Fofana. Pedro Neto. Enzo Fernandez. Careless play there by Chelsea. And back with Sanchez. Enzo Fernandez. Good vision to switch the play. Ben White. Rice. Martinelli. Timber. Played to Martinelli. Fernandez. Enzo Fernandez. Gabriel Martinelli. Kai Havertz. Played to Martinelli. Rice. Arsenal have a corner now and could get themselves in front with the right ball in. And it's not the best of clearances. And that'll do it. The end of the first 45 minutes here. And the game restarts with the sides level. Gabriel Martinelli. Fofana. Fernandes. Declan Rice. Chelsea have possession again. And the ball is back with Sanchez. Malo Gusto. Fernandes. Good work from Arsenal to win back possession. Ødegaard. Saka. That's nice vision to switch things. To take the lead. Well, in that sort of position, you simply have to get it closer than he did there. Malo Gusto. Pedro Neto. Perfectly anticipated, really well won. No problem at all in keeping that one out. Malo Gusto. Neto. A turnaround in possession, excellent positioning. This looks promising from Arsenal. Well, it looked promising, but only up to a point.
Well, it's so difficult to hear anything in here now. The noise level's certainly gone up, and there is still time for a winner, and you just feel the fans know it.
They're just looking now for that final pass through. Big chance here. And that should do it. A late goal, and more than likely a winning goal.
Well, here's the replay, and what a strike this is. He gets so much power behind it. The keeper has no chance.
Well, underway again. Is there to be one more twist to the tale? Jurrien Timber. Well, the clock's still ticking. Maybe not quickly enough for Chelsea as they look to see this out.
Yeah.
Oh, a really poor challenge. What's the referee going to do here? And there we are, yellow card.
Well, you could tell by his body language he knew a card was coming there.
Malo Gusto. Fofana. There is the final whistle, and it's Chelsea who take the 3 points.
Well, that was such a close game, really hard fought. It was difficult to know which way that was going to go, but they showed great belief to keep going till the end, and they got the deserved winner.
And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. Perfect playing conditions. Guy Mowbray with you for commentary. Delighted to be joined by Sue Smith. And here we are, all set for the final act of another season in the Premier League. It's Liverpool, and they take on Chelsea.
Well, it's been a great season, hasn't it? Plenty of drama at both ends of the table. We've seen some top individual performances, some incredible goals too. Hopefully it's the same again today.
Darwin Núñez. Mohamed Salah. Van Dijk. Konate. Dominic Szoboszlai. Diogo Jota. Good run. Now, can he pick out the right option? It's out of play, and that will be a goal kick. Pedro Neto. Wesley Fofana. Excellent reading of the game to win the ball. Luis Diaz. Alexis McAllister. Ibrahima Konate. Luis Diaz. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. And a throw-in for Liverpool. Szoboszlai. Switched on and ready to intercept there. Fofana. The pass was read and the ball has changed hands. Jota. And over the byline, goal kick to come. Fofana. And back with Sanchez. And unable to find a teammate. For the lead now. Well, that's as easy as it gets for a goalkeeper. Malo Gusto. Now with Fofana. Neto. Enzo Fernandez. Pedro Neto. Back to Alisson. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Szoboszlai. Here's Jota. Darwin Núñez. And that whistle brings the first half to a close. Well, little to choose between the two sides as we start the second half. Neto. Onto Fofana. Gusto. Enzo Fernandez. Diogo Jota. He's in here. Cucurella. Neto. Now with Cucurella. Gusto. Now with Fofana. Neto. Szoboszlai. Jota. Darwin Núñez. In the right position to cut out the pass. For the lead here. Gusto. And that's a throw-in. They'll have to win the ball all over again. Wesley Fofana. Marc Cucurella. Enzo Fernandez. Well read to gain possession. Liverpool trying to get things moving. Chelsea have possession again. Neto. Now, if they score from this, they'll surely win the game. Real chance. And that's nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Wesley Fofana. Gusto.
Well, it's so noisy in here and the fans are really pushing the side on. They know there's still time for one last chance to get the winner.
Dominic Szoboszlai. Diaz. And it's there! What a moment to take the lead!
If we watch this again, his movement is good as it has been all game. And although you'd expect him to...
And that is it! All over here, and all over for the season. They are the champions.
Yeah, just look at them. They're enjoying this moment, and rightly so.
This is where they wanted to be at the start of the season. This is what all the hard work was for. Well, the weather really couldn't be any better here today. A very warm welcome to you on this fine day. I'm Guy Mowbray, joined by Sue Smith in the commentary position. And here we are all set for the final act of another season in the Premier League. It's Bournemouth, and they take on Chelsea.
Well, it's been a great season, hasn't it? Plenty of drama at both ends of the table. We've seen some top individual performances, some incredible goals too. Hopefully it's the same again today.
Kluivert. Zabarnyi. Christie. Justin Kluivert. Cook. Kluivert. Ilya Zabarnyi. Senesi. Tavernier. And the pass is incomplete. Nicely won. Cucurella. Fernandez. Gusto. Wesley Fofana. Malo Gusto. On to Marc Cucurella. Fernandez. Oh, that's been won really smartly. They're getting into a good position. Now for the finish. It's in. Deadlock broken. And just how crucial could that prove to be?
Here we can see it again, and this is really good strength. He uses his body well, and once he gets a yard, he finishes it nicely. Really good composure.
And the ball is back with Sanchez. Malo Gusto. Marc Cucurella. Neto. Gusto. Malo Gusto. Pedro Neto. Fernandez. Evan Nielsen. A little wayward with the pass, and that'll be a throw-in. Fofana. Now with Cucurella. Enzo Fernandez. Fernandez. They're moving it around nicely here, on top and in control. Just waiting for the moment to break through. The danger averted for now. And on that whistle, the first half comes to an end. The second half underway, and the first challenge for Chelsea is to get themselves level. Wesley Fofana. Cucurella. Excellent reading of the game to win the ball. Wesley Fofana. Pedro Neto. Now with Fofana. Fofana. Neto. Enzo Fernandez. Enzo Fernandez. Neto. Enzo Fernandez. There's a nice passing rhythm to the play. But it was a build-up with no end product. Working hard to win the ball back. Evanilson. Chelsea with the ball again. And back with Sanchez. Pedro Neto. Chelsea should be able to keep the ball better than that. Moving forward, and this isn't all over yet. And that's where it ends.
Well, the home fans are certainly getting behind their team, aren't they? There can't be that long left now, and you can see that they're trying to do their bit to get them over the finish line.
Well, a little early to be going to the corner, you feel? The ball back with Kepa. Kluivert. Tavernier. Justin Kluivert. Ilya Zabarnyi. And play. And that is it! All over here, and all over for the season. They are the champions.
Yeah, just look at them. They're enjoying this moment, and rightly so.